Well, good morning.
Good morning.
We are back out here and we are completely ready to start working on this side of the house.
Yeah, we got our line popped already. We actually had to take all of these temporary braces off because for some reason I put them on the wrong side of the line, so they were in the wrong spot, which
No big deal.
no big deal. We got the subfascia on here holding this in, so it actually works good for us because we can just pull 2-foot layouts off of it.
Yeah. Today is probably going to be a pretty short day for us because we need more sheeting and we need more H-clips and we need our underlayment for the roof so that we can protect the OSB.
Yeah, we've been trying to figure out the best alternative for us to get. We can't get what we want, so we're trying to figure out, what the best stuff is. Because we're going with metal roofing, we want to have something that's high heat tolerant. So,
Especially here.
Yeah, especially here with the sun we get in the summertime. And then this side's going to be a lot different than the other side because the other side was just a straight shot. This one has the dog trot roof that's going to go and land on it, so we don't have to have sheeting underneath of that roof.
Right. I mean, it would be kind of wasteful to fill that whole space in anyways. So we're going to just start throwing sheets up. We have our first sheet cut and ready to go. Yeah, everything's looking good for today.
Let's go. I got my side.
Okay.
And then you're gonna go up.
Needs to come my way too. Actually, I think the truss needs to be pulled.
Yeah, so you gotta go up a little bit. All right, so we got our sheets that we could get up on this side of the dog trot. We're now gonna omit this sheet here, full sheet, 8 foot. It's about in the center of the dog trot, because if you think about this valley that's gonna be here, we don't need to waste any sheeting on the inside of this because it's gonna be covered with the dog trot rub. So we're gonna jump on the other side of the dog trot and we'll continue our sheeting that way.
Mr. Man. Ryder scared this creature. I don't know what it is. Maybe a ground squirrel or something into our little vent well there. And he really wants it. Mr. Man, hey, look at me. Okay, let's leave it. Come on, let's go. Oh, good boy. Yeah, that's a good leave it. Yeah.
All right. Now that I'm tired, we can continue.
All right, so as you can see, we're on this side of the house, and we have our harnesses on because we're about ready to have to get up on the roof.
Nope.
Like we mentioned, we don't have a lot of sheets left, so when we're out of sheets, we're out of sheets, and H-clips too.
Yeah, about just enough.
Yeah, so we have a half of a sheet that we need to put up on the bottom row first, and then we still have a couple of sheets that are on the tractor we're going to use up, and then we'll just kind of continue just like we did yesterday.
Yep.
So
Yeah, so now we're going to work our way back the other direction,
Yeah.
because the way this worked out just by chance is it's a half a sheet to finish this row off, and then we can start with a full sheet, which is kind of cool. We don't have to cut anything.
yeah.
Throw a full sheet up, and then we'll work our way back until we're out of sheets, like Tanya said, and then we'll have to run and grab some more.
Yeah.
Grab the tool.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Let's just get it up.
You have it? I'm not really sure how to do this.
Oh, that's good. Just don't step on your rope.
One, two, three. That one too? One, two, three. Well, impulse buy. We bought some more chicks. So we've been wanting a rooster so that we can hatch our own chicks. And Tractor Supply had some chickens, so they did have they had a straight run. He's like, that's as far as I'll go.
The man's like, nope, not gonna go by the chicken fence.
And since we have a broody hen, we're gonna see if we can trick her and sneak these under her. I know right now is not the ideal time in the middle of the day, but we'd rather do it now, so if it doesn't work, then we can set something up for the chicks. So we didn't go crazy with varieties. We bought 3 buff Orpingtons and a cinnamon queen. Well, she's got eggs under her, so I really need to get the eggs out. Come over here to the screen. Can you see? Chickpea is very interested. Well, we'll wait a few minutes, see how it goes, and then we'll bring some water and food down for the chicks. We've had it work before, and we've also had it not work, so we'll see.
All right, well, happy National Donut Day.
Yeah, apparently today, which is Friday, June 6th, it is National Donut Day. So we decided we'd pick up, a pack of donuts. This is a local company here in this kind of Washington, Idaho. So
Yeah, we love old-fashioned donuts, and this happens to be the chocolate flavored one.
I've never had these ones before, so. I mean, chocolate? Come on.
I mean, old-fashioned chocolate.
It reminds me of those, you get a little packet with the 6 donuts in it, and they're chocolate.
These are really good.
So, we are ready to go. After we got back yesterday from running all the errands and picking up more sheeting and all the supplies, by the time we got back, put the chicks in with the mom, we were like, it's not worth pulling everything out. We had other things we needed to do, so we went ahead and did that. But it's early. We've actually been up since 5. But There's a lot of tasks.
Yeah, we came out first thing to check the chicks because we weren't sure. You know, we went to bed late and we checked right before we went to bed, and the mom had accepted the chicks, and she was under, you know, they were under her to keep them warm, but we were worried about them all night, just, you know, because it was like 50 something degrees. So we ran out first thing this morning, and she had accepted them, and they were all keeping warm under her, so they're doing great.
Yeah, and then it takes pretty long to water the garden. Like, even though we have, you know, the hose all the way down there, we're not doing by buckets, it actually takes longer than when we were doing it by hand, like the two of us together.
Yeah, definitely, because we both can't water at the same time. So even though you can just keep watering, you're just one person watering, so it just takes half as long. So
yeah,
it takes a good hour at least to water, probably.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. And then as more stuff is coming up and they get bigger, they need more water. So we did, however, pull, because things kept breaking, the big like the mustard greens and the kales, they just kept falling over and breaking because they were so big. So we just decided that we would pull them out. We did leave one because that one's doing okay. And then it still gave us enough room to be able to plant like our tomatillos and our ground cherries, which really needed to get into the ground.
Yeah, the ground cherries are probably my favorite thing in the garden to go out and snack on. I don't know if any of you have ever had a ground cherry. Highly recommend it. It does not taste like a tomato. It has a totally different, like, fruity taste. It's so sweet. Good. They're really sweet. So, yeah, well, happy donut day. We'll see you guys up on the roof.
Yeah. They were good.
Really good. They totally taste like the little pack of 6.
I'm probably going to crash later. We usually eat eggs for breakfast. Yeah. Need more coffee. So we just came down, we actually came down earlier this morning, like bright and early, to check on the baby chicks. And Mama has accepted, which is awesome. And you can just barely see right here. Oh, she's mean. Yeah. Her babies are underneath her. So it was a success, which is good.
Yeah.
Really
we didn't know what we were going to do. We didn't have a brooder or anything set up. So
no, I mean, we would have been able to make something real quick, but it worked out. She's taking great care of them, and now it's time to get back to the roofing project.
Oh boy.
Oh. Yeah, good job, Mama.
All right, so one of you guys mentioned that we should add some pallets to the forks to raise the sheeting up so we can get it a little higher with that little tractor. And when we were out yesterday, we found this pile of planks or pallets for free just on the side of the road. And we grabbed the good ones that we could find out of there, and so we're going to try to stack a couple more on there and see if that's going to make the job a little easier.
Oh. Should we... So another thing about not finishing the peak on the other side of the roof is that we can easily just move our anchors for our harnesses without damaging our sheeting. So wasn't intentional to not put that on, but now it works out for the best.
Yeah, so we left them off purposely.
Yeah. All right, so as you saw, we got another 5 sheets up. Levi's gonna do some of the the pieces up at the top, the rips, get those done over there, and then we're gonna make our way over this way. Or are we gonna keep going and then you're gonna do them?
No, let's do the rips right now because we have to get up there to take the anchors off anyway.
Yeah.
We'll move our anchors over. And then we'll continue on to the center where the dog trot is, which is a little more difficult.
It is.
So we're gonna have to move our scaffolding.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna set the scaffolding up right here, and then I will kind of help push it up, or we'll both lift it up, and then he'll climb up there and attach it. But our goal, we always have a goal, is to get this whole house roof finished.
Yep.
Not waterproofed yet, but finished.
We had to order our waterproofing, and it is supposed to be delivered today.
Yeah.
We couldn't find it in stock anywhere.
Yeah.
So once that gets here, we want to get this roof completely waterproof.
Mr. Man.
Hey, grab a sheet and bring it up here.
Yeah. Can you hand us the next sheet? No? All right, so we got like all the big pieces. You
Yeah.
just have a small, what, 37?
39.
39 piece to do, and then all the rips up top. I am done up on the roof for
Tanya's
today.
done.
Yes. Today was harder for me. I don't know if it's because it's still open here at the bottom,
Yeah.
and I just like that just makes like the vertigo that I get being up there just crazy worse by having openings on both sides. So anyways, yeah, I'm excited. What did this, 4 days?
4 days.
4 days. So that's pretty
It
awesome.
is awesome.
Yeah, so we're gonna cut those pieces
We
down.
need 12 rips at the top.
12 reps at the
We
top.
already have one.
Yep.
And then a little half piece.
Yeah.
Last piece.
Feels good.
Oh man.
Yeah, this feels really good.
It's done?
Obviously, there's still a lot of work to do before we can consider this dried in, but this is just, it feels really good to have gotten so much done in such a short period of time.
Yeah, 4 days we had it sheeted, and it probably would have went faster, you know, had we already figured out all the little things that made it speed it up. So
Yeah.
it's like, you know, the garage is gonna go so fast.
It will, because we already have the harnesses, the garage, I mean, we'll still have the one side where the dog trot roof meets up with that one, so it does get a little bit tricky, but I don't know, maybe, no, that wouldn't work. I was thinking we could work from the back to the, but you gotta have to start at the bottom and work your way up. I don't know if you guys have any suggestions on how we could make it a little easier.
Speed it up a little bit, but Mama Robin's probably gonna be really happy that we're done with the sheeting.
Yeah. I don't know that we can complain about how it went. It went really well.
No.
So
Everything worked out, layout was great. All the trusses were perfectly straight. Now we did have to pull them on layout and stuff, but that's just goes with the territory.
Yeah.
But we didn't have any like off trusses where we had to like add another 2x4 to it or anything. So I'm like super happy.
Yeah.
Everything really worked out really, really good. So
yeah.
I think that's gonna do it for this one.
So we'll see you guys in the next one.